Hey, it worked. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, brother. Oh. I broke the system. Alright. Hello everyone. There is no one watching, obviously.
I'll catch up.
I think this is the first time I've ever streamed Genshin. I'm watching the stream, except it's buffering. No, there it is. Okay, I can see. Yeah, it's fine, but like it just like loaded for a second. So, just to emphasize, because this is the first time I've literally ever played Genshin. I am literally a Noel enthusiast. Yeah, I'm streaming right now. I did! I said I'm starting a stream! I don't want to hear it.
Steady as stone. Someone needs assistance.
Do it. Come on, bro, fight me.
Someone needs assistance.
Come on, bro, fight me. Come on. Come on, come on, come on.
Leave it all to me. Oz, reveal. Has a good night show.
There's a reverse. Slap. Ow, that hurts. I need that concealed claw.
A little dusty. Best give it a spring cleaning.
Yeah, I finally got to the... Ooh, I can't shop. Ah, there it is. It does look good. It's just that I don't know why I want it, but I don't want it. I mean, I guess I'll eventually buy it, but at the moment, nah. Couldn't think of it. I could buy all of those outfits, but yeah. No, enhance. Darn it! I'm not nowhere near close to getting that. Oh, surprisingly enough, I had enough to ascend. No. Yunjin or Jinyu. However it goes.
Burst forth. By royal decree.
She takes the claw in the new boss over here at the golden claw beast, the golden wolf. And I was just like, hey yo. So like, right now she's a C3. I don't know what to put on. Yeah, I pulled her out like 4 times. I mean, honestly speaking, I'm looking at it, I just don't know what to put on her. Like, I don't know what artifact set would work. Exactly. I asked Damien yesterday. He said at the top of his head, novelist oblige or something else.
Someone needs assistance.
I don't know. That's the thing. Like, I don't know if it's based off of... I don't know if she's like all about damage or damage boosting or what. What? Middle of a fight right now. I already checked, but it's so confusing. It doesn't specify if it's like damage boost or because all I see is that, or what I can see is that she boosts your damage like a Bennett boost, you know? So like aside from that, there you go. All right, giant sword. I don't know what she's based off of. Alright, so she says right here, so her combat talent or her elemental burst, whatever it is, I don't know specifically. It's like a hold and charge. So like you can press it. Oh yeah. It's defense. Plus defense percentage. Oh my god. Defense. It makes sense. It makes oh my. Mm-hmm. I mean, it just says so her ult does skill damage 305%, damage increase, 40% defense, and then that's pretty much the rest. Maybe. But her ability, her skill, yeah. Press the just pressing it. It does 149.1% defense. Charging level 1 damage is 261.0% of defense. And then charged level 2 is 372.8 defense. But it says right here, sealed damage absorption, 12% max HP 1155. I have no idea, but I have the instructor and the Husk of Opulent Dreams on her currently. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I'm gonna check right now, honestly. Oh, my legs. The cure for chronophobia. What? Bolos beating? Alright. I'm gonna be surprised if it's gonna be telling me to get Husk of Opulent Dreams. I already have 3 characters that need those. Wait, no. Yeah, you're right. I have 4 too. Alright, so Yunjin currently. The Staff of Homa. Okay, so I have the Favonius lens on her. The Staff of Homa is her weapon of choice, or is her recommended weapon. Yeah. And this is right here, the Death Match, the Catch, the Favonius Lance, and the White Tassel. I have the Favonius Lance on her, that's fine. I knew it! I knew it! Husk of Opulent Dreams. But what does she do? She's a support. Okay, yeah, I thought so. Huh. She's a really cool character. I'm not even lying. Because of her abilities. Yeah, because she has that charge up Geo attack, and I'm just like, whoa! I mean, hey, I think if I'm right, I got a couple of dupes for other characters. I got a dupe for 30, 40. I have money, I'm sorry.
It's harder to get a C for first character than it is to get a fucking 5-star.
I'm checking right now how many pages worth of summons I have. Because I know I did a couple of singles. I did like 3 or 4 multis. I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember. I do not remember. Oorah, oorah. History. I don't know if this is accurate. Because the last 5-star I pulled was a Chi-Chi.
I don't think that's accurate. I don't think that's accurate. It's higher than?
No, I pulled Itzo and Garu, remember?
Oh yeah, fucking. Then your last. Okay, then you have. Have fun trying to win 50. I've lost it 4 times in a row.
Okay, so I currently have... Jesus Christ. So, from the last page... from the last page... I have 10 pages worth of summons since my last 5-star character.
And that was Zuto, correct?
Chi-Chi.
What? Wait, on standard or on the fucking limited?
The limited, surprisingly.
Wait, what? Where the
Chi...
fuck did you pull a second Chi-Chi?
It was literally in this character banner. I am not messing with you. I'm being dead honest. I don't know how it happened. Don't ask. I don't want to hear it. This guy with the weird summons. Who are you? I don't even know you anymore. Who are you? Dang, I'm looking at my characters now. They're all either 40 or barely at 20. Oh no, please don't look at my gene. Okay, Damon's telling me to build her, get her up. How? But I already have a Noelle. I have a Noelle. I have Noelle. The Golden Wolf Lord. You're so cool. I'ma shoot you with an arrow. Eat my damage.
Leave it all to me.
Ooh, you're sending your gold friends at me?
Oz, repeat, nice and spicy.
Oh, that's nice. You hurt
I can patch
a
myself
lot.
up. I must leave no stone unturned.
Ooh, whoa, that's new. Hey yo, chill! Hey yo, chill!
Someone needs assistance.
He's doing a tornado move. Oh, he's dizzy. Ah, poor pup.
Steady as stone.
Burst forth. Witness my great
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
live.
Eat this. Leave it all to me.
Wait, what? You're confusing me, mate. I don't have to think about it, man. You're about to slay me for something I didn't do.
Coming to be.
This guy flies a lot. I think a Ningguang would help. Damn it. Oh no! Oh no! Get away! I can't run! Shield it! He's gonna get dizzy. He's gonna get dizzy. He's gonna get dizzy. He's gonna get dizzy. Ah, the freaking hurt the Luddite.
By royal decree.
Oh!
Steady as stone.
Coming to be.
You have a shield? Huh? Perfect!
No stone unturned, as a beautiful maid would.
Get slammed on, kid! Oh, that hurts. Brah, brah, brah. Get to that one quickly! Brah, brah, brah.
I'll catch up.
Suck it, Lucer! Good to know. You're weak against Geo. Either that, or you're just straight up a child. Bah, brah, 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 brah.
Leave it all to me.
Brah.
Nice and spicy.
Ooh. Hey yo, chill. Hey yo, chill. Ooh. Wah 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 wah. I walked into that one, but you're not gonna hit me because I am the lead.
I must leave no
Ooh, you can
stone
attack the tail
unturned.
too. Late. No, mi torta.
Feel the same
This song sounds like something that would be from
Phantasmagoria.
One Piece.
Someone needs assistance. Leave it all to me. As a good knight should.
Ain't that sign?
I missed.
Coming to.
No, he ran away! Ah.
Steady as stone.
I dodged it, loser. You come out of the ground? Oh! The golden wolf lord!
I can patch myself up.
I have, but it freaking hurt before.
Wow! To serve you.
Noel, I am sorry. Look up, you say. As in, like, the sky?
I must leave no stone unturned. I'll catch up.
Why do you have to do a tornado now?
Someone needs assistance.
No, stop! 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 You're freaking hurting me! Ah!
Leave it all to me.
Finally, I can heal my freaking health back. Bastard. You do that too?
Someone needs assistance.
Cause this thing has no legs, so it establishes itself as like a as like a little snail or slug. It goes to the ground. It becomes a snake, and I'm not, honestly, I am not mad at its design. It looks so freaking sick.
I'll catch up. Steady as stone.
No. No. Thank you. No. No. Stop. Come on, you gotta die. You gotta die. You gotta die. You gotta die. Die already. Die. Yeah, bird attack him. Bird attack him. Bird attack him. Fight back. Fight. Yeah. Alright. I'm currently going through 3 waves of depression. I'm kidding. Hey, yo, Rift Bone Regalia. Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is.
Whoa. Whoa. Up to you, man. You can be horny, you can be not horny. You can be straight.
What
How does she
exactly
look like?
is it? I didn't quite...
Chongyun.
What's your
Chongyun.
request?
Ooh, I think I should have enough. No, never mind. I don't have enough to ascend her. I forgot. She's a completely different breed. I need the broken. What did he say? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
It looks like all.
Alright. Dang it. Just when I thought I was actually there with her.
Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
You better benefit me. You better benefit me in many ways. Now that I think about it, I could most probably put some funky music. Is there any royalty-free music that I can blast?
I'll catch up.
Is there any royalty-free music that I can blast? Hear me. Nah, I think that's a bad idea. It's Yobi, but you know, YouTube and their music infringement crappy crap. Lit. You get kicked out, he's like, fine, go to Twitch! Mm-hmm. I just want to use my D-pad in here, man. And the menu crap. Oh, my legs, my arms.
I like how before this game was all about exploring. Now I'm too lazy to even walk 256 feet.
Do I blame you? No. No, I do not.
Yeah, when the game first came out, I was fucking exploring 10. I went from fucking Mondstadt to Beanwood in one go without stopping. Oh god. The fucking laziness taking over.
Oh yeah, I forgot I pulled out the bell.
What about the bell?
I pulled the bell.
Yikes.
I pulled.
No one benefits from that weapon.
I got another rain slasher.
That's nice. That could be useful on Beto or Razor.
I can actually set that on Bido. Baju. Baja blast. Let me Baja blast that uterus, baby. Yeah, she had the blood-tainted greatsword on. Let me slide this on. Ba-boom. There we go. Who are you? Legend? I don't know who you are. Was that on my friends list? I don't know anyone named Legend. What? Legend. Yeah, no, I don't know anybody. So we have. Katie's been on to. My lungs. Your bio. Hey, it's yeah, boy. Skinny pit. That's my other account, but I don't use that account.
You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2?
Yes. Happy. Okay, what is it? Look for the priest. No, no, it's in the new map.
You mean that old man that likes touching peeps?
Hey, hey. Oh, dang, I didn't mean to speak to him again. Oh, you're being quiet about someone?
I'll catch up.
Well, where am I supposed
Someone
to
needs
go?
assistance.
Okay, how do you get Ningguang's new skin? I'm getting sick and tired of this.
I'm guessing it's a community event that comes up.
There's a hangout event.
Not that. It's actually positive.
Ningguang has a hangout event!
Yeah, it's Ningguang and who else?
Yunjin.
Yeah, Ningguang and Yunji.
Let me open the door! Complete the crane returns on the wind. Find the lady. So this is the Archon quest? Nay. Dang, when was the last time I've been to Leeway? I've been spinning my feet stuck in the ground all the way freaking Anazama. 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 I wanna go to Inazuma, how about you deal with my anasma? What would Jamal double up and I? What? Hello everybody, my name is Mark Black.
Whenever you need
3 million
I'll
Mora?
be there.
Mora? Weren't there like... Oh no, that was for Ganyu, never mind. Oh, I jumped off the map! Ningguang, how do you look? Please, show me.
I have gathered everyone here today to make an important announcement.
Okay.
Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact, planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber.
Lit.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project!
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up so much lately.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved in this would be a huge opportunity.
Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people contacting me to declare an interest in joining the project. Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to entrust to you here today. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. 3 key items are, however, still outstanding. They are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plostrite, but I've never even heard of those other two.
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plostrite, or specifically Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float. Wonder Cores, meanwhile, are the central components of the mechanical structure of the Jade Chamber. Adepti Sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are as indispensable as the mechanical core itself. Although these 3 items are rare, I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not be a question of if, but of when. I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most.
Ningguang's talking.
Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find, and in addition, The first 3 people who collect all the materials will have the opportunity to ask me a question. You may ask me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust that this means of compensation will be to everyone's satisfaction.
You may ask me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. Oh god, the horny bastard in the corner is gonna be like, "What's your virginity?"
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some inside information on Liyue Harbor's development plan,
Can I take your V card? Can you take my V card? No.
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from Lady Ningguang is priceless. Whoever gets to it first takes the market.
Haha, what a coincidence. I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some plot strike just the other day. So excuse me all, but I have some business to do.
All these people are greedy. Christ.
Oh, no. We better move quickly, or this opportunity will be snatched away from us.
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a huge deal! Let's get involved!
Why now?
So you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested? Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable about.
Really? Ooh, then Paimon will ask you about how to run a business! Then we'll never be short of Mora ever again!
Of course. But how much information I share with you will depend on your performance. The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. Once you have collected the materials, please take them there. I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would gladly escort you to the site in person. When you remember,
C7 Ningguang?
this
Wait,
is a
hold
race
up.
against the clock. A rare opportunity presents itself to you. Do not let somebody
I'm not
else
looking.
snatch it.
I'm getting there eventually. I'm not watching.
Busy. Come on, we better get going. First, we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh? Look! It seems like there's something kind of fishy going on over there.
Ma'am, you seem like an as it happens.
It's her.
We have some information.
No.
Ah, don't be like that. Why don't you stand there after her?
Oh, right. Yeah.
There's some douchebags.
Did you hear that? They said they had some useful information. Information's just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out.
I can't claim that because the game is oh, wait, hold on. Oh yeah, no.
I'll catch up. They're not here. Let's keep looking.
I need those.
Well, will you look at that, ma'am? Nowhere left to run. Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some Mora, we give you a little info.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the...
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money walk away from...
I've already told you. I don't need your info. If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it in a way that won't be so easy to forget.
Come on, ma'am. You seem like it's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it over.
I won't.
No more excuses! I know you have money. I saw you. Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, ordering a table full of food, and only taking... Then Shinyu at kiosk, then Wanmin restaurant. Same story each time. You order all the signature dishes, take a few bites, then you're on your way again. How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family? And since you're so rich, what's the loss to you in giving us a little spare change?
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Lee, but here we are. Perhaps... yes. Let's call it fate.
Boss, I'm telling you, something's...
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
Oh, you again.
Millilith? What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this? You ought to mind your own business.
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians? You're coming with us.
No, don't be angry, sir.
And shove it up your...
Shenhe.
Shenhe?
My name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is... well, Paimon. And this is Paimon's travel buddy.
Oh, I've heard about you two before. Thank you for helping to defuse the situation. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of times is all it would have taken to get him to surrender.
You can't do that. That's way too violent.
And we're in a rated E game. Kidding.
This is Liyue Harbor. There are laws against that kind of stuff, you know.
Laws? No.
Really? So how exactly have you...
That would be my stomach growling. I haven't eaten enough.
She's so honest. Wait, that's right. They said you went around all the restaurants ordering... Then of course you're still hungry. So, anything in particular you're hungry for?
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals. Medicinal herb?
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Boo Pharmacy's not far away. Let's take Shenhe there for a big medicinal meal.
Hey, yo.
After all, you... Psst. Do you think Shenhe might be an adeptus?
No.
Seems like it's her first time in Liyue Harbor, and she doesn't
Are you here to buy some
get
herbs?
how things
I do hope you
work.
brought your prescription.
If she is an adeptus, that would explain everything.
Chingson, glaze lily, and violet grass, please. Half a pound of each.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's everything we have in stock.
Thank you.
She's really
My hunger has now abated. Thank you. Rather awful. Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance. After consuming a large quantity of them, bitterness is all that remains.
Interesting.
How come you chow down on these and barely touch the restaurant food? If Paimon had enough Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant in town and order a whole table of food and eat it all in one.
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future.
That just got deep.
The food of the mortal realm is most delicious. But should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here shall only pose an obstacle to my continued spiritual development. Sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
Return to the mountains. That proves it. Paimon knew she was an adeptus.
Enough about me. What are your plans from here?
Oh, right. Paimon almost forgot. We came out to take part in the Rebuild the the Jade Chamber competition! And now we're probably super behind because we've been held up for so long.
I see. I heard something about the contest when I was passing by.
Guys are awesome, bro.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any question you want if you win! Were you interested in the contest too, Shenhe?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining a contest.
Who knows?
However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my assistance. Oh, don't worry. I ask for nothing in return.
Wow! You really don't have to. But having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier, so...
Then let's not delay. I have a plan.
Great!
Lit.
Paimon bets this is gonna be the awesomest plan ever!
I am not sure whether, or to what extent, this plan can be classified as awesome. I do, however, believe it will be highly effective. We simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us. Then, we alone shall become the victors.
Hey, hold on.
No! That is not acceptable! Not by a long shot!
Really? But I hear that competition is in essence about conflict and one-upmanship.
Look, we want to win this competition fair and square, okay?
Look at that posture, bro. Look at that pose, yo. Hey, yo. They're both standing with triumph.
Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Course, and Adepti Sigils. Let's start at the top of the list and work down. So, for Plustrite...
I was wondering who I could hear arguing
there
over
he
there.
is.
So, it's you.
Baishu, what are you doing out here?
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing.
He's
We're
an
running
interesting
low in the
character.
store, so
I
came
really
out to
want him to
fetch
be
the
a playable
ingredients
character.
personally.
Huh?
Yeah, like the healer.
Ningguang needs so much wound dressing all of a sudden.
He is.
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild.
There's your
the
answer.
Jade
I'm not too
Chamber.
sure.
Maybe for its first aid on site? I didn't ask, though. Far be it from me to pry into my customers' personal affairs.
Wait, is he a Geo? What is that?
Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now. I don't suppose any of you are looking for part-time work by any chance?
No, we've got other stuff to do. While you're here though, you seem to know a lot. Have you ever heard of something called Sunset Vermilionite?
Ah, the variety of Plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the Seven Mountain Treatises. When activated, Sunset Vermilionite rises up all the way into the clouds. It's very rare indeed. As far as the records show, virtually all Sunset Vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of. But the Feiyun Commerce Guild knows far more about this than I do.
Okay then, let's go ask at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Thanks, Baishu.
You're quite welcome. Good luck to you all. And if there's anything further you need from me, just come to the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
We're gonna speak to Zigjo? Hey yo. It's been a long time, buddy. Since I swapped you out for Jiangling. Nah. Yeah, I have. I have tried. The mask thing is cool, but at the same time, I have.
Thank goodness you're finally
I have
back.
Jean, I have Sucrose, and I have Kazuha. I could get Zhao, but I have these options. Plus, I barely have any pole arms.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency in your voice?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's
So
been
even if I
completely
do
caught
get
off guard.
him, I'm gonna need to get a pole arm for the bastard.
Your father gave me specific instructions.
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now. I'll deal with them myself shortly.
To be honest, I thought this dude was a gal.
Oh, how wonderful.
Way back when.
Thank you, Master. With you on the job, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, please wait a moment. Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with your work for the time being, and we'll discuss the matter of the guild's orders in more detail later on.
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will leave you in peace.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today. What's going on? And how, pray tell, may I be of service?
Xingqiu, have you ever heard of Sunset Vermilionite?
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady Ningguang's contest as well.
As well?
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some Sunset Vermilionite, but only one piece. We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction, and a lot of interested parties have already come to us inquiring about the price. At the end of the day, it all comes down to supply and demand. In this case, I'm guessing the final transaction price may be in excess of 500 million mora.
500 million?!
I don't think I can
Honestly,
afford that.
I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The price is greatly inflated, and it's just not worth it.
But without any Sunset Vermilionite...
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
Who?
Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away.
Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew about him. According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most exquisite treasures, among which was some Sunset Vermilionite. After Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned, and its location was lost to time. Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode, and after cross-referencing them against each other, I'm now fairly certain that it is situated in the Lisha area.
You're smart.
That's great! But is it really okay for us to just go and take his treasure? Wouldn't it be a little, you know, disrespectful with him?
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Sea Gazer was very open-minded. Even while he was alive, he wouldn't have let something like this bother him.
Open-minded? I have not heard of Sea Gazer being described in this way before. May I ask where you read that?
Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then.
There's something about this young lady that reminds me of a good friend of mine.
He's making a connection! Changyu! He's making a connection! Yeah!
Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs, especially when it comes to their defense mechanisms.
Okay, we will be. Thanks, Xingqiu.
The way she says Xingqiu. Xingqiu! Wow. Where are we going? Wow. I was about to walk all the way over there. Hey. I turned off my Bluetooth speaker. I like it. I want to make them a notification sound. JBL. Yeah, I got this for Christmas. Lit.
Let's see. Xingqiu said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
Interesting.
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art. But now that I have removed it, we can inspect the area more closely.
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that an Asili
Hey. Hello, Mr. Sill.
The Sealy got to here and then disappeared.
Ooh. Hmm. Wait, since we're going here, she is most likely going to be on my team either way. Shinho. Yep. Because I have Noelle, Zhongling, Albedo, and Fischl.
What? Weren't we at a waterfall just now? How did we suddenly end up here? Oh, so many clouds. It feels like we're high up in the sky.
I believe this is the abode of that Adeptus.
I just realized how her shoes look like.
With any luck, the Sunset Vermilionite we're looking for
Shinhu.
should be in here.
Really? Let Paimon see. Look, it's gone and snuck beneath the cloud. And now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rock.
These are not real clouds. They are the product of an Adepti art used for spatial partitioning. If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism that is maintaining the Adepti art.
All right, then let's.
I sense the presence of monsters in this place. I don't know where they are hiding, so we'd better be careful.
Do you see it now? Oh. I'm surprised the hilly churros live here. I can hear you.
I can patch myself up. By royalty. Obey.
Jesus, she's a heavy swinger. She's a heavy swinger. That's pretty cool. Cool. Okay. Well, how do you activate this? How do you activate this thing? My friend has cracked that Fortnite, my guy. Diego. I don't know why. I really don't know why. But the music in this domain area reminds me heavily a lot of Lost Song.
Leave it all to me.
Unleash!
Dude, she's a heavy swinger. Oh, that's so cool.
Someone needs assistance.
Nah, bruh, she's a heavy swinger. She swings that pole like a freaking staff.
This time, why not allow me to take care of this?
Manifest! Obey!
So what is she, an Adeptus or a human? Because I can't tell.
Your master's bidding.
Because Paimon says she's an Adeptus.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
As a dutiful maid would. Someone needs.
The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance.
Leave it all to me.
Moment of birth. Come into.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Manifest!
Uh-oh, we're falling.
Whoa, we're gonna fall! Is everyone okay?
Mom?
Look! Cecilia's disappeared beneath the clouds again!
It looks like you need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
So there's levels. Okay, that's cool.
Leave it all to me.
Nah, cause like the whole animation of the you know, main character, man, his face is like, oh, I done goofed.
As a dutiful maid would. Someone needs assistance.
You.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Huh?
Come at the bee.
Boba, get them. Oz, revealed. Leave it up to me. As a good knight should.
You should be dead now. Get back here. Get back here. Get back here. Get over here.
Burst forth. Feel this ancient power.
Wings of dark. Eat this.
Unleash! Obey! By ordinance divine!
Dang.
Time to clean up.
This should be enough to break it. Bonk, 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 bonk. Don't you dare wake up, bro. Oh my god! I'm gonna freaking kill you.
We're gonna fall. This time, we're really gonna fall.
Come on, you can float.
Luckily, there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently. Hey! That series on the move again. Let's catch up with it. Huh. Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
That's a shot right there. No, you can't take photos in here? Shoot. It hurt. But
I must leave no stone unturned. My royalty at the frying pan.
Unleash! Manifest! Do your master's bidding!
Steady as stone.
Obey!
As a good knight should.
Oh, it's you guys! I haven't fought you guys in a while.
Moments of birth. Burst forth.
Midnight Phantasmical.
Leave it up to me.
Manifest! Unleash!
Also,
Steady as stone. Goba, get them! Oz, reveal thyself!
dang.
As a dutiful maid would.
Cryo incarnate!
I must leave no stone unturned. Someone needs... Nice and spicy! Time to clean up.
13K. Ooh, baby. Yep.
Steady as stone.
She's not fully built, but she's there. And that was just her shield exploding. Excuse.
Look, over there! Could that be the sunset vermilionite?
Oh, it is the Sealy. Hello, bud. The chili. She's 82 out of 90? No, Shinhan. Yeah, she's maxed with Novelist Oblige. Holy crap. No. Yep. I love my Ningguang. Sadly, I can't put her on the team. There it is.
Is this
Plostrite doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount. Only after being activated does Plostrite reveal its true nature, breaking free from the shackles of the mortal realm and ascending up into the heavens.
Wow, Shenhe. You seem to know everything about this.
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, she'll come straight for me and start telling story after story. I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect them to ever come in handy like this.
Hold on a sec. Paimon, if we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right? Heck, we'll be dragged up into the sky too! But if we don't activate it, how else are we gonna lift it? This rock must weigh well over 1,000 pounds.
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
You? Nah, bro, we need Noelle.
Are you sure?
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a Plostrite sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and make sure it does not get damaged. My safety.
That's right! Paimon's sure you can handle it and everything, but if something this heavy lands on you, you're gonna get yourself hurt. No matter, you gotta be extra careful when lifting heavy objects. It's just common sense.
Is it now? Well then, I'll go on ahead with the Plostrite. Let's meet at the building site later.
How is Shenhe able to carry that huge rock all by herself?
Inhuman strength. Noelle is super strong. She's able to freaking lift an entire boulder in half. Come on, man. You can't just leave Noelle out of the story like that. I'll be right back. I want to get something to eat because I'm a hungry son. Should I make corn dogs or chicken strips? Why not both? Wait, why am I super fast? Noelle is jungling, Albedo, and Fischl. I feel fast. Ooh, there's a thing up here. Do you think Shinhu's super speed helped? But isn't she like super strong?
Leave it all to me.
Oh my god! I gotta work at 4, but the coworker just called. if I can get there by 2:30. I asked her if I could be there by 3.
As a good night should.
But she said 2:30. And I was like, fine.
Leave it all to me.
No was enough to take down this entire freaking beast. Oh shoot, my dad was calling. Hang on.
Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request. You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2? Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2? Whenever you need me, I'll be there. to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2? Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request. You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2? Whenever you need me, I'll be there. You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2? Whenever you need me, I'll be there. Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request. You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2? Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request. You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2? Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request. You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2? Whenever you need me, I'll be there. You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2? Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2? Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request. You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2? Whenever you need me, I'll be there. Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request.
Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
I'm back. Hang on.
Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request.
Retard. Alright. Welcome to the world. Surprised I didn't get attacked at all in the middle of this.
I'll catch up.
We're gonna get copyright strike. I don't know, I heard it from Facebook. It had a minion on the screen. It had a minion on the screen, I'm not sure.
Oh dear. Everyone's laundry is still on the line. May I be excused to fetch it in? Ooh, wonderful.
Ya salió. Ya terminó.
I must leave no stone unturned.
¿Y ahora qué? No era nada. No era nada. Solo donde sale la agua, lo metieron muy adentro. Entonces la agua se sale inmediatamente arriba. Entonces ahorita lo sacó ahí en medio. No lo metió todo. Está a un lado ahí afuera. Está como en medio. Pero con eso ya se salió la agua. No se subió nada.
Someone needs assistance.
The hunter is being hunted.
Ooh,
Suck it up, Buttercup.
I'll catch up.
Wise words.
Someone needs assistance.
Oh, that's what you're laughing at. Stinky. Who is this guy? US or UCFDW LCKNGY VUM.NGO. I don't know who that is.
Such fair weather. Why don't we do a bit of sunny work? Oh, what sort of work is that, you ask? Well, anything that makes you feel bright and sunny, too. I'll catch up. I'll catch up.
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
How can she lift that massive rock all by herself? She's gotta be one of those adepti, sure.
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing so that in the coming year I may reap a more bountiful salary.
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. I'm going to award you full marks for the Sunset Vermilionite.
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to I was just delivering this for some other people. They should be here any minute.
Shenhua, and Ningguang's little helper.
Ah, so you're the ones behind this. No wonder. The rarest talent turns in the rarest plostrite specimen. But I have to correct you on one point. It's not helper, it's secretary.
Okay then, Miss Secretary, what do you think of the rock we found? Pretty amazing.
In truth, it is the finest piece of plostrite we have received so if everything goes according to plan, we will use this piece in the foundation of the Jade Chamber, which will enable us to proceed to the next stage of construction. As a side note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings in the nearby area to serve as accommodations for the contestants. If you need a place to rest, you are welcome to stay there.
Nice.
Now, please excuse me. As you can see, there is still a lot of work to do on the building site.
Go ahead.
Shenhua, just now on the way over, pretty much everyone was singing your praises.
Oh, really?
What kind of reaction is that? So strange. Aren't you happy about it? Whenever Paimon gets praised, Paimon can't help but hold their head up high and break into a big smile.
Oh yeah.
I've had similar compliments before. They call me an Adeptus, treat me with great deference and respect, as if I'm set apart from the common folk.
Yeah, because that's how Adepti are.
She's not an Adepti though.
But I am not.
I knew it.
Shenhua?
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself quite a lot ever since we set foot in that abode. I'm just a little fatigued.
Well, Byron said that there are some makeshift hotels we can use, right? Let's go check in and take a rest.
No need. I simply need to find myself a secluded place in the wilderness to sit and meditate in silence.
You can't do that. It's dangerous out in the wild, and when you're hungry, you go eat something tasty. And when you're tired, you go lie down in a nice, comfy bed. Alright? Seriously, don't punish yourself like this.
Okay. If you insist.
Great! Now we're talking. Let's head to our hotel.
Nothing can beat that. Nothing can beat that. Ever heard of Among Us, Gregory? I wonder who's watching. There's one person watching, I don't know who.
Hi there. Checking in, are we?
I know that much because you're watching another video.
Since this was chosen as the building site for the new Jade Chamber, we've had a constant stream of people in this area. And not just workers either. Visitors, business people. So business is booming for me today. Very few vacancies. You're lucky you got here when you did.
Great!
One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess it should be ready within the hour. Here are your keys. All right.
Shenhua, you should go get some rest. We'll hang around outside until the other rooms. Hyman's gonna go see if there's anything good to eat around here. Hyman couldn't help but notice
beast.
one of the guests walk in with a huge grilled chicken drumstick before. Let's buy one for Shenhua too. She can have it as a midnight snack.
I mean, I'm eating corn dogs right now.
Tomorrow.
All right. I will head to my room for now. If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm a light sleeper. I will hear. See you tomorrow.
Hey! Isn't that Cloud Retainer?
Hey.
What's she doing here? Let's go and say hi.
Retainer of the Cloud, what are you doing here? Better have a good explanation.
One trusts you have met Shen He. So, are you getting along quite well?
So she's not an Adepti. What do you have concerned about her?
So far, so good. Yeah. So, you know Shenhua too, Cloud Retainer?
Naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Harbor. All the Adepti living today are acquainted with Shen He to some degree.
Cool. So, what's her Adeptus? Calling her Shenhua feels kind of friendly, but also kind of disrespectful. So Paimon's thinking maybe it'd be better.
Her Adeptus name? Why, pray tell, would Shen He have an Adeptus name?
Don't all Adepti have a spec?
On this latter point, you are correct. However, Shen He is human.
Same goes for Noelle.
Oh, right. Wait, what? What? You knew already? So is Paimon the only one who didn't?
Do you mean to say that she presents differently from
Well, to start with, her problem-solving methods are extremely
Ah, yes. She was like this all those years ago when one first met her. In this respect, she has not changed. One first found Shen He by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the presence of a god's remains. Being of an ever-vigilant disposition, one entered immediately to inspect the scene. Inside was Shen He, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand, she held a dagger with which she was confronting a monster that was the god's remains incarnate.
That sounds so...
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days.
So Shen He?
Mortal children are fragile, both physically and mentally, and are highly reliant on their parents for survival. But not so her.
Interesting. Shen He fought a monster for days with just a dagger. She doesn't sound like she had the brightest childhood.
That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only to her strong
More like a run, run, dodge, dodge.
to the bloodlust and homicidal instinct with which she was born.
This one sucks. I knew one of them core dogs were bad.
One dealt with the monster.
That one's rock solid.
Yet she still refused to lower her guard. She even pointed her dagger in one's direction and remained ready to strike. Only after she was satisfied that one had no intention to cause her harm did she finally relent. She then passed out without uttering a single word.
In other words, if you hadn't passed by that day?
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath was gradually receding. Even had the stalemate continued,
One suspects that Shen He may have still emerged the victor of the confrontation.
That's still so dangerous, though. Why was a tiny little kid battling against the wrath of a god in the first place?
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind.
I didn't hear a single thing you just said because I was listening to Paimon's reaction against the fact that freaking Shenhei 6-year-old version of her was fighting against the god's wrath. The world is rife with suffering of every kind, and experienced fair share of that even at a tender age. Seeing that she was homeless, one decided to adopt her.
Indeed, it is one to whom she refers. Shen He has an extraordinary constitution, making her well adapted to practicing the Adepti arts. All the Adepti cherished her talents, and so we were willing to train her. However, her homicidal urges did not subside with age. Rather, they grew stronger day by day. Mooncarver once performed a divination for her. He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity. Consumed by malevolent energy, she is prone to bring harm to those around her. Such is the magnitude of the danger this poses, that her soul must be bound with red ropes to keep her homicidal instinct at bay. The red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. They also seem to have rendered her somewhat inexpressive. Perhaps the red ropes are so powerful that they have suppressed some of her other emotions as well. It is only by fate that people's paths may cross. Now that Shen He's path has crossed with yours, please be sure to treasure the gift that fate has given you, and take good care of her.
Oh, now Paimon gets it. You came out here to check up on Shenhe.
Huh. You dare draw such a facile conclusion on the nature of one's present excursion? Incorrect. The truth is that while Liyue Harbor may seem peaceful today, danger is always lurking in the Ningguang once made a bold assertion that this is to be the era of the contract between Liyue and the humans. Well, one is most curious to observe how she will respond to the coming storm. If she handles it admirably, one is willing to be a witness to her achievements. Let us conclude our conversation here for today. One has occupied enough of your time, and night is a...
So, Shenhe isn't an Adeptus after all. She just grew up around the Adepti. Oh, no wonder she doesn't like being treated as an Adeptus. Having everyone falling over themselves to show their respect all the time must be kind of hard to deal with.
Wait, hold on. Well then. I'm under a freaking... Does this thing not count? That sucks. Gotta fix your physics.
Hey! So, Shenhua...
Master has relayed my situation to you, I take it.
Oh? How did you know?
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep, but I didn't hear you come in. I was worried that something may have happened to you. So I went outside to check and caught sight of my master. On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around me this morning, causing me to suspect that my master must have told you everything about me. After all, master is... very talkative.
Sorry, Shenhua. Paimon had you down as an adeptus this whole time, but it turns out Paimon was wrong.
It's okay. I don't mind. The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you sooner, because in my experience, trying to explain is a futile pursuit. Still, though you mistook me for an adeptus, you never treated me as distant and unapproachable. Instead, you treated me as you would a friend. For this, I am very grateful indeed.
To be fair, we've met our fair share of real adepti, too. Anyway, now it's settled. From now on, you're our friend. Whether you're an adeptus or a human isn't the important thing. First and foremost, we're just plain old friends.
Got it. Although I don't know quite what it entails in terms of what I have to do, I must say I like the title friend very much indeed.
Great! Well, now that we're all rested up, we should start searching for the other 2 items on the list. But before we do that, let's go to the building site and ask Ningguang's little helper how the progress is going. After all, Sunset Vermilionite is so rare. Paimon doubts many competitors will really be able to find any. If it turns out some of them have given up already, we'll be able to take things a little more slowly. Oh, and another thing. We bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way back last night. There was a place just outside. Here's one for you, Shenhua. Try it! They're so good.
I concur. It has a rich flavor, far more agreeable than those I've cooked for myself in the wilderness in the past.
She said I concurred. If none of you don't know that, that means I agree in the old-fashioned English.
Look! The Jade Chamber is floating into the sky! But it seems to be tied down by something.
Huh?
That's because it's not finished.
Cheese.
Hey, Violet!
Cheese.
And hey, Beto! And hey! Person Paimon doesn't know?
Given the enormous scale of the Jade Chamber, we split the construction work into 2 phases to make sure the structure remains balanced. Before we find some suitable plastrite, we build the Jade Chamber's keel at ground level. Once the plastrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the partially constructed Jade Chamber rise up to the height of the surrounding mountain peaks. The remainder of the construction work is then carried out at that altitude. Once everything is ready, we release the iron tethers and allow the Jade Chamber to rise to its target altitude.
Miss Bywin, we've brought some new materials.
One moment, Albine. The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plastrite provided by you. Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plastrite so quickly. It's the key piece of the puzzle. Looks like you beat us to the punch.
Beto? You're joining the Jade Chamber contest too?
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of Sunset Vermilionite on a voyage a while back, so I figured I'd bring it over.
Huh. So even though it's rare, we're not the only ones who managed to get a hold of it.
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yun, or Yunjin, probably the most famous figure in the Lyra opera scene.
Greetings.
These two are Paimon and the Traveler, both good buddies of mine. And this is, sorry, not sure we've met.
Shenhe. I am their friend.
Good to meet you. A friend of a friend is my friend too. Or, as I like to say, a mate of a crewmate is part of the crew. Miss Yoon is also here for the contest. Turns out she needed to borrow a boat, so we came together.
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much about you. Miss Shenhe, though we are only meeting for the first time, I have a feeling that we will get along very well indeed.
I like the idea that I'm actually pulling for Shenhe, and these two characters are literally going to be in my freaking roster, especially with Yunjin. I already have him.
To be honest with you all, I am in great need of this opportunity to ask Lady Ningguang a question. That's why I joined the contest. Thanks to my father's connections, I was able to acquire a specimen of the plaustrite required. Fortunately, it was approved for submission, despite being a little on the diminutive side.
Wow. So it looks like the three of us are competitors now.
Excuse me for prying, Miss Shenhe, but are you...
No, I don't have any questions for Ningguang. I just wanted to help him win.
In that case, I have a proposal to make. Lady Ningguang said that the first 3 contestants to procure all 3 materials will be awarded the chance to ask a question. Well, there are 3 teams here. We can split the prize between us. Instead of competing against each other, we could work together to secure the top 3 places between us. What do you think?
Sounds great, but how does that change things exactly?
I think I see where you're going with this, Miss Yoon. The plaustrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, all 3 of us managed to get our hands on it. The 2 remaining items aren't quite so rare, so as long as one of us finds a way to source it, the other 2 can hop on the bandwagon. How'd I do? Is that what you had in mind?
Precisely.
Huh. Interesting approach.
Okay then. All right, I'll go first. I have some leads on these wonder cores. From what I've heard, the core itself is really not that difficult to make. The hard part is getting hold of the ore used as raw materials. I'm gonna head back to the ship and ask Su-Ling if he's heard of them. You guys...
We will head into town and seek advice from Master Zhang of Hanfeng's Ironmongers. Thoughts?
Wonderful. We'll split into teams then, and whoever makes progress first brings all of us a step closer to victory. I'm gonna take off. See you later.
Okay, let's go! By the way, what question are you gonna ask Ningguang Yun?
I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera. Lady Ningguang has excellent judgment, so I would like to hear her opinion.
Ooh, what's the opera called?
The opera is a labor of love by my father. He wrote it based on a popular urban legend about an evil spirit and an adeptus. It's called The Divine Damsel of Devastation.
Cue the bone trouser.
I'll catch up.
My sword, man.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
I'll catch up.
Where did you come from? Welcome.
Ah, hello. Are you here for something off the shelf, or do you need something forged?
Excuse me, Master Zhang. We were wondering if you'd heard of something called...
Of course I have. Sorry, who's asking?
My name is Yunjin. Perhaps you don't know me, but I believe that you forged some weaponry for my father in the past, for stage use.
Yunjin? Stage use? Oh, so you must be Miss Yoon. Sorry, my brain's finally caught up. So, you're here to ask about
I met Yunjin.
Huh? As it happens, I do know how to make them. Matter of fact, I made some for Lady Ningguang back when she was building the original Jade Chamber.